It's the companion song to the hymn for the alcohol. Presumably that's the hymn for the cigarettes. And it's from the magnificent Best of Hefner, 1996 to 2002. 20 tracks of sunshine and joy that are released this week, courtesy of Fortune and Glory Records. And Darren Hayman is here, I hope, with us now.
Can you hear me, Tom?
I can hear you. Okay. Tommy, can you hear me? It's just a line. I don't know. You have to be of a certain age to get that one. You've come in armed only with a teensy guitar or quite a large ukulele. It's only got 4 strings.
It's a slightly larger ukulele. It keeps expectations low, and then I can surprise you.
But I always like that. When an artist comes in with a ukulele, it speaks a certain confidence. When people come in armed with fuzz pedals and lots of stuff and they try to make a wall of sound, it always falls massively short. But when somebody comes with a ukulele, it shows they know what they're doing.
Yeah, and also when you sort of play it on stage, so at the moment I have a band, and then usually in the middle of the show I do a few songs on ukulele. It does a similar trick. I think a lot of people would think, oh my god, they'll all go to the bar, or we'll hear the bar over the top of ukulele. But actually if you play quieter, people stop talking and they listen, and they're a bit shocked by the audacity that you're going to try and do a rock gig with a ukulele. And
it leaves loads of room for the vocals as well.
Now the expectations are really high.
Of course, yeah. Well, they are, because I'm hoping that you're going to be able to play Greedy Ugly People for us.
That'd be fun. Do you want me to do it now?
It's a mainstay of this show. We'd love to hear it live.
Is the man squirming about, trying to figure her out, trying to guess what the fuss was about. She had a conscience that surely did need pricking, and I was there for the picking, as she would soon find out. The greedy, ugly people are not like us. They don't feel the love that she and I would die without. The greedy, ugly people are not like us. They don't feel the love that she and I would die without. I had her on a chair in the middle of the living room, and then we moved to the bedroom where we were making spoons. And when she went out, she started clicking her heels. The wind started moving her hair, 'cause she was starting to feel. The greedy, ugly people are not like us. They don't feel the love that she and I would die without. The greedy, ugly people are not like us. They don't feel the love that she and I would die without. Oh no, love don't stop no wars, don't stop no cancer. It stops my heart. Love don't stop no wars, don't stop no cancer. It stops my heart. Oh love don't stop no wars, don't stop no cancer. It stops my heart. Love don't stop no wars, don't stop no cancer. It stops my heart.
Performed to you live on BBC Six Music by Darren Hayman. That's The Greedy Ugly People, now newly re-available as of this week on The Best of Hefner, 1996 to 2002, along with songs like The Sad Witch, Don't Flake Out on Me, Painting and Kissing, The Day That Thatcher Dies, and When the Angels Play Their Drum Machines. Lyrics you could cut your finger on, they're so sharp. It's
write a good title and you're halfway there.
a good title, yes, definitely. And it says all songs written by Darren Hayman, but in brackets, derrière le garage. What does that mean?
It means that's the. It means it's a publishing company, and the record company Too Pure and the publishing company were behind, around the back of the garage. Down in Highbury in Islington, so it's the back of the garage. When I was negotiating the publishing contract, I really wish I'd negotiated just a few weeks longer and asked them to change the name, because I was the only person on the company. I think it's a terrible name for a publishing company.
It's a pretentious moi kind of territory.
Pretentious, and also I think it kind of means the arse of the garage, really, doesn't it? Derriere, really?
Le derrière,
Yeah,
it does mean
yeah.
the garage's arse, but I mean, who cares? They're great songs, it doesn't matter what the publishing company is called. Now, we can find you on the web at hefnet.com still. There's not darrenhayman.co.uk as well?
No, it's, I'm trying to gradually make hefnet.com the place you go to for all of us, you know. The Hefner stuff, the French stuff, my stuff, Anthony's stuff. So if you like Hefner or anything that one of us did, I'm trying to make it the one-stop.
There's a general destination.
Yeah.
Now, in the meantime, you've also put out your own solo album. We had the 4 albums from Hefner, then there was the French in 2003 with Local Information, and then 3 years of silence. So.
Legal problems, Tom. Yeah.
We hate them.
Yeah. I always would hear that on, radio programs or read it in Enemy, and people say, well, we haven't been able to release something because of legal difficulties. I think, how does that happen? But it happened to me.
It does.
Yeah. But anyway.
Well, they're resolved.
Yeah. All worked out in the end.
It must be really good, I mean, to have the work consolidated in this way, so that it's kind of the jewels and the crown are all put together in one place, and you can actually say, here's a body of work.
Yeah, it's like a CV, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when you're sort of doing EPs and records, and it's the sort of thing you want to give someone a party. You're at a party around someone's house, and they say, what do you do? And so it's good to have something like that. You say, well, this is kind of what I do. It says best of, so I can't really hide behind it.
Well, why should you? Why should you want to? But let's talk about Table for One, though, because on the little mini site, as part of hefnet.com for this, there's a cafe guide that actually guides you around the favourite cafes of East London. Yeah,
I go through little obsessive phases, and my recent obsessive phase was old cafes. There's a little mini site on hefnet.com, which isn't nearly the best website you should go to for this sort of stuff. There's actually classiccafes.co.uk. And everyone who's listening should go to the new Piccadilly Cafe, which is near here and near Piccadilly, because it's going to close soon, I think.
So we need to patronise it while we can.
Yeah, you see it in loads of movies because it looks so gorgeous. And here's the reason why you should go. When they serve an Italian dish there, they leave you with the bowl of Parmesan cheese.
Oh, that's the right kind of cafe. Well, of course, you say get a title and you're halfway there. There's some great titles on this album, like Everything's Wrong All the Time, or The Protons and the Neutrons, or Doug Yule's Velvet Underground. But the opening song, Caravan Song, who are Trevor and Kathy? That's what we want to know.
Me and my wife often go for an annual holiday to Cresswell Towers Caravan Park, which is north of Newcastle. My wife's from Newcastle. And it's great because there is nothing there, because there is nothing to do. That's why it's a great holiday. And I wrote a song there, and the idea is that there are 2 people on this caravan site that are perfect for each other, but they don't meet because they're in separate adjacent caravans, and they never get to meet.
Can you do it for us now?
Yeah, sure. Coffee, drinks, baby sham in a lead-lined window-free berth caravan. She watches the 100 greatest TV hits of 99. Trevor drinks when he can. in the clubhouse on a Wednesday with his man for 3 games of bingo and a fat stand-up with a covers band. All they want to be free, but no one knows what freedom means. All they want somebody to make their caravan rock and sway. All they want somebody to tow their caravan far away. Kathy doesn't understand how she reached the age of 50 without a man. But she's got hobbies, she's got a life and a fake suntan. Trevor kisses his mum, tucks her into bed, and she says, son, you should be getting laid instead of playing bingo with me. All they want to be free, but no one knows what freedom means. All they want somebody to make their caravan rock and sway. All they want somebody to tow their caravan far away. All they want somebody to make their caravan rock and sway. All they want somebody to tow their caravan far away.
I think all any of us want is someone to make our caravan rock and sway. That's the Caravan Song from Darren Hayman's solo album Table for One, which is available in the shops and via hefnet.com right now, even as we speak. Is there a prospect of a kind of reunion tour to promote the Best of Hefner at any point, Darren?
No, there isn't a prospect of that. Although, I mean, you know, when you come and see me, I know what people pay their fiver for to come and see. I do the hits. I do some Hefner songs.
You're the custodian of the songs, aren't you? I mean, you know, you formed the soundtrack to some people's lives, and when they turn up, they want to actually hear those songs.
Jack from Hefner did make the comment that we reformed when John Peel sadly died, and he said there would only be 2 reasons why we would reform: one when John died, and the other one would be when Margaret died. So that might be the reason for us to reform next time.
Okay, well, we'll look to that. I mean, easy for you to say. I can't possibly comment. But thank you ever so much for coming in. And when you have a new product again, or a next on tour, please do come by and see us again, Darren.
I'd like to.
It's been a real pleasure. Hefnet.com is where you can find both the Best of Hefner and Table for One. In the meantime, this is the new single from Jeremy Wormsley. Does that boy never do any laundry?
Well, I'm off to meet my fortune.